Hey, my name is Tiara. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, I haven't posted in a really long time, and yeah, I have no excuses for that. So today I wanted to come on here and talk about how healing is ugly. I recently and am still going through a healing journey, and I didn't really know what healing looked like before I started. I didn't even really realize that I was healing. I just kind of did it, and I want to talk about it. And I want to harp on the fact that it's not linear. You're gonna have your ups and your downs, your good days and your bad days, and that's okay, because that doesn't negate any of the process that you've already gone through and any of the progress that you've already made. Well, to start this video off, I just wanted to start with a little bit of my background. I recently moved out of my childhood home. Well, when I say recently, it's May. I moved out in January, but I did it during my super senior year of college with little to no help. And not only did I not have any help, well, I won't say not any help, but I had minimal help, and I was also healing things that I didn't even really know existed. I was healing stuff that I didn't know existed. That was a very hard time for me. It's still kind of hard now, but oh, my camera's wobbling. That is so unfortunate. I was living at home, and then, you know, it kind of dawned on me one day that, like, that wasn't a space that I could grow in. I felt like it was hindering me, and some people disagreed, which is why I didn't have much help, but that's okay, because I did it. I got out and I'm learning who I am, truly am, as a result of that. So if you've been thinking about getting out of your childhood home to experience real growth, this is your sign. I support it. This whole process has been like really hard for me. I'll make a separate video on how I moved out if anybody wants to hear that. I made the decision in October and moved out in January, so if you want some advice or some help, I'll make a video. Ask questions if you want to. The biggest thing I can say to that though is just don't spend no money and save every little penny. But anyway, moving on. Yeah, so during this time I've lost a lot of weight. I've been super duper stressed. I've lost like about 30 pounds at this point. Not really working out. I had started working out and making healthy choices too, getting down to the size that I am now, but all the stress came in and was like, hey girl, you want it quicker? Here you go. So here we are. I feel like I'm learning lessons now, and I'm figuring this life thing out now, and I wanted to share some things I've learned and like some tips if you're going through your own healing journey. And I really wanted to make this to let people know that they're not alone. Like, everybody's going through something, which is something that I had to learn, and I don't mind like being a little vocal about it to help somebody else, you know. So the first thing that I would like to talk about is being tired of your own shit, for lack of better words. I mean, honestly, tired of your own stuff, it don't hit the same. Being tired of your own shit, I truly believe that's when real change occurs. When you're tired of making the excuses and tired of getting in your own way, really, that's when true change occurs, and you really get up and you really make a difference in your own life. So that would be my first tip, is to stop making excuses. No time is going to be the perfect time. You can plan all you want, but life will hit your ass real quick. So just stop getting in your own way. Just get up, make the difference that you want to see in yourself, because to become the person that you truly want to be, you have to practice. You're not going to wake up and become everything you've ever dreamt of being. You have to practice. You got to get up and be about it, and stop just thinking about it. Once you jumpstart the whole healing process, or whatever you want to call it, I would say that it's important to find the method that works for you. I consider myself a spiritual person, and in that, when I was going through my hard time working a job that I hate, I still work a job that I hate, but working a different job that I hate, very grateful for, but still hate. I was killing myself with toxic positivity. That is exactly what I was doing. I was continually telling myself, like, it's okay, it's not that bad, everything's fine, whatever, to get through it. And then through that, I was pinning up my feelings and not even realizing it. And it wasn't until I was 100% honest with myself and was really like, yo, I hate my life. I hate where I'm at. I hate where I feel. Like, this is not it. I really hate this shit. It wasn't until I was completely honest with myself that I felt better. Honestly. That toxic positivity, I didn't realize it was toxic positivity. I just came to that conclusion. But yeah, definitely like trying to snap myself out of like feeling how I felt with, it's okay, everything's fine, like it's not that bad. No baby, it was that bad. It was that bad. And with that, I want to say it's okay to affirm yourself and tell yourself that like things are going to get better. I know that where I am now is not going to be where I am forever. It's okay to tell yourself those things, but don't drown out positivity with what you are truly feeling, because you are going to be lying to yourself, and you might end up like me. So leading into that, I want to stress the importance. This is number 3. I haven't been counting. This is number 3. I want to stress the importance of emotional releases. If you feel like you got to cry, cry. If you feel like you got to scream, scream. You need to cuss and punch and hit and swing, baby. Do all of the above, because there is no point in pinning up your emotions for what? To prove what? To who? Just cry. Just cry. You'll feel a lot better. Just cry, scream, cuss, holler, whatever you got to do. Do it so that you can feel better, because you have to put yourself first when it comes to healing, you know, emotionally or physically. Putting yourself first is key. Don't suppress any of your emotions. Understand when is and isn't a good time to express those emotions, because you still have to go about your life. You can kick, holler, and scream as much as you want when you get home, but when it's time to get up and go to work, you've got to get up and go to work. Like, if it's time to get up and handle responsibilities, you just got to get up and handle responsibilities, because you're an adult now. I'm sorry, you didn't ask to be here, I know. You got to get up and go handle what you're supposed to be handling. When it comes to number 5, when it comes to healing and making sure that you stay in a good headspace, it is so important to make time out for yourself. You got to be alone, because you have to process your feelings. You have to feel how you're gonna feel so you can get through it. Once again, you pinning up your emotions ain't doing no good for nobody. It ain't doing good for the person you're gonna let it out on. It ain't doing good for you, because you pinning your emotions up. Just let it go. Take your you time so that you can do that, so you can express it in a controlled and healthy way, whether that be going and painting. I just recently started going to the park and painting with my friends and loved ones. With my loved ones. Highly suggest. I will be doing it alone sometime soon, but men scare me, so I don't like to go out in public by myself. Even if money is tight, like, you can still find ways to make yourself happy. You just have to find them. You have to take the time out to find them. If you're having trouble taking time out to find, if you're having trouble taking the time out to do anything other than priorities or whatever, try to make yourself a schedule and practice self-discipline in getting yourself up and doing what you got to do. Once again, you're an adult, you have responsibilities, you still have to get up and make shit shake. You know what I'm saying? I remember what I was going to say. Something that I did and I would highly suggest is purchasing your favorite movie. If it's not on a streaming service, then I 100% support you buying the movie. I know we're like a don't pay for anything on the internet that's free type of generation, but like, I support it. If you can buy it and have it on your iTunes so it's just ready to go whenever, do it. I was sad, boo-hoo, sobbing, crying in the bed one day, and all I wanted to do was watch Coraline. Coraline is my favorite movie ever, and that's all I want to do. All I wanted to do was watch Coraline, and by that time it was already going off Netflix. Like I said, I just moved out in January. This has been happening. This was like January, February, March. All of this is happening where I felt like I hit my rock bottom. Well, the lowest low today. I hope that's rock bottom, because if that's rock bottom, then baby, we good. I bought Coraline. It was $15. Did I necessarily have $15 to spare at the time? No, not really, but I did it, and I was still able to pay my bills, so it was fine. But yeah, anything, I mean, obviously within like reason, whatever it takes to make sure that you are okay, you need to do it. Number 6, it is important to keep in mind your why in any life situation, any hardship. But if you're healing yourself from the inside out, it's important to keep your why. Why are you healing? Healing your inner child so that you can feel more complete. Why are you healing from a past relationship? Because it didn't serve you and you learned a lesson and you'll never let your boundaries down that low again, whatever, blah blah blah. You have to remember your why, and you have to remember that at the end of all of this, yeah, it sucks, babe. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. But at the end of it, you are going you are going to come out such a better and stronger person from it. You are going to transform, and I think that's beautiful. But no matter what, you just have to keep going. Like I said, just remember your why. Figure out your why and type it out. Make it your screensaver, write it on your mirror, whatever you gotta do. Just remember your why, please. That was number 5. Did I say it was number 6? That was number 5. Okay, number 6, you have to take every day a day at a time. And this was something that was very hard for me to come to terms with, because I'm a planner and I like to put things down on paper, and I like to know what to expect next, and I like to be ahead of the game. You can't do that in real life, boo. Something could happen in the next 15 minutes that completely change your life, and guess what? You got to deal with it. So what's the point in being anxious or nervous or whatever about the situation? Because it's gonna happen anyway. You being anxious or whatever is only hurting who? You. So just calm down, go with the flow, read a book, paint a picture, get a coloring book, sing a song, dance like the girls be in the club. Just chill out. Everything gonna work out how it's supposed to. So everything is as it should be. I remind myself of that constantly. Everything is as it should be. So with all of those things being said, like I said, this stuff kind of started before October, but it really hit me hard in October. So I've been lost in the sauce since October, and I think through all of this, I've had very many takeaways from this whole experience. But I think the biggest gain that I've received from this is that I've become I think I don't know if I'm wording it right, but I've become aware of myself enough to process things in a healthy manner without beating myself up or making myself the enemy or whatever in the situation. To process things and just to let them go. I've gotten so much better at that, because I used to harbor things and hold on to things and beat myself up. Like, y'all know them intrusive thoughts at night where like you think you're trying to go to bed and like you think of something embarrassing you did 7 years ago. That's my brain all the time, or it used to be before this whole thing happened. But I've become self-aware enough, emotionally aware enough to really see situations for what they are, really take a third-person view, a step back, and figure out where shit went wrong, why I feel the way I feel, and what I need to do to get rid of it. And I'm very proud of myself, because I haven't always been able to do that, and I had a rough patch this past like week and a half, 2 weeks, but I'm recovering. I feel so much better now. I was finally vocal about it, because I didn't know who to call. Oh, I'm rambling. I'll just say this real quick. I didn't know who to call. I was vocal about it on my Finsta. Some friends reached out. I feel a whole lot better. If you're feeling down, call somebody. Don't matter who it is, just call somebody, because you might think you got all the answers in the world. You don't need nobody to tell you nothing, but baby, just call somebody. And that's a message from me to me and to you. But anyway, that's all I have for this video. My closing statement that I wanted to put in, and this is really important, okay? If you haven't been listening, if you've been cleaning up, whatever, half-mindedly listening this whole time, I want you to listen to this part, okay? If you feel like you need to heal from something, Let me repeat that. If you feel like you need to heal from something, heal from it. It doesn't matter if Sue, Molly, and John think what you went through wasn't that traumatic or whatever the case may be. If you feel like you need to heal from something, then you need to do it, because it's your responsibility. What other people classify as trauma or something to heal or something to get over is their business. What that means for you is what that means for you. So if you feel like, you know, something ain't right, you need to address something, journal it out, therapy it out, whatever, scream it out, figure it out, babe, because don't nobody know how you feeling with you. So yeah, that's all I have. And I did want to throw this part in the end, just for shits and gigs, you know. But if you don't mess with tarot cards, I done said all I got to say. You can go on to whatever else you was doing. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed, stay black, stay beautiful. I love you so much. Thank you for watching and for making it this far. But if you don't mess with tarot cards, thank you for watching. See you later. See you in the next one. If you do, I would like to give you a message. Maybe you. This might be for you. It might not be. But I'm gonna shuffle on camera, and I'm going to get a message. I'm going to ask what someone who is watching this video might need to hear. I would like to note that there have been 3 women staring at me this whole time. Just wanted to throw that out there. And I continued on with my video, doing what I'm doing, minding my business, as I should. Period. It's taken me a very long time to get to this point, you guys. I'm very proud of myself right now. Alright, so like I said, I'm just going to ask what the person watching this might need to hear. That first card is Queen of Cups. Moon reversed. That was all. So the moon reverse represents you ignoring feelings of the past and needing to address them, and the Queen of Cups is basically talking about being one with your emotions. I personally very strongly identify with the Queen of Cups. It's in my Instagram bio. If you didn't know, I got Queen of Cups energy. That's what I identify with. But the Queen of Cups is a very emotionally in tune person, and what I'm getting from this is stop running from your emotions. Step into this energy, become emotionally aware. You be alright. It's a tough ride, but baby, we here. Period. But that's all I got for today. If y'all have any questions or comments or concerns, please feel free to comment. Did I say suggestions? If you have suggestions as well. I know what my next video is going to be, but I'm not 100% sure on the ones after that. So just anything, constructive criticism, I don't care. Just talk to me and follow me on my social media if you so choose. It'll be in the description box. But thank you so much for watching this. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and subscribe, because why not? And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.